Hey, it's me, and this is my channel. In 1877, two fossil collectors were working in a quarry in the English county of Somerset when they uncovered some very large bones. The quarry workers assumed that they had found the remains of a mastodon, perhaps from a local ice age, like the woolly mammoth. But the fossils turned out to be something much older and much more extraordinary. They belonged to a species of sauropod, one of the largest animals to ever walk the earth. Hi, it's me, and this is my channel. Today, we're going to talk about the mystery of the sauropods, those gigantic long-necked dinosaurs that munched their way through the supercontinent of Pangaea. Sauropods are some of the most famous of all dinosaurs. Perhaps the most well-known among them is the aptly named Argentinosaurus, which translates to silver lizard. Discovered in 1977 in Argentina, the type specimen of Argentinosaurus consists of a partial skeleton with a complete skull. And even that is enough to make this dinosaur one of the largest land animals ever discovered. But while Argentinosaurus is one of the most famous sauropods, it's not the biggest. That title belongs to another sauropod, the truly gargantuan Patagotitan, also discovered in Argentina. Measuring over 37 meters long and weighing in at more than 70 tons, Patagotitan was almost as heavy as an African bush elephant and longer than a Tyrannosaurus rex. To put the size of these creatures into context, a double-decker bus is around 12 meters long. So Patagotitan was the length of 3 of these buses. Not bad for a creature that spent its entire life munching on plants. The incredible size of these dinosaurs has naturally led to questions about how exactly they managed to haul their gigantic bodies around on 2 legs. The answer, it turns out, might have more to do with water than you would think. In 2020, researchers from the University of Central Lancashire used computer modeling to simulate the movement of sauropods. They wanted to find out whether these dinosaurs needed to live near water in order to survive. After all, if they did, that would help explain why sauropod fossils are so often found in places like river deltas and coastal areas. The researchers created a virtual sauropod, a kind of digital reconstruction of the dinosaur skeleton. They then used this virtual dino to simulate various ways of moving around, including walking, running, and even swimming. They wanted to find out whether the dinosaurs could move efficiently on land, or whether they would need to spend a lot of time in the water in order to stay cool. As it turned out, the sauropod's leg bones were perfectly adapted for supporting its massive weight on land. But there was a problem. Their spines were built for stability rather than flexibility. This meant that the dinosaurs couldn't move quickly without expending a lot of energy. Walking at just 4 kilometers an hour cost the digital sauropod 6.6 joules of energy per kilogram of body weight. Running at 8 kilometers an hour cost a whopping 21.6 joules per kilogram. For comparison, a human walking at 6 kilometers an hour only costs around 1 joule of energy per kilogram. The researchers concluded that sauropods would have needed to spend a lot of time in water in order to stay cool. Their digital sauropod lost between 1 and 3 joules of energy per kilogram while swimming at 1.6 kilometers an hour. Basically, the water temperature would have been around 30 degrees Celsius, which is warmer than the average human body temperature. The team thinks that sauropods would have preferred to spend time in water around 30 degrees Celsius, a nice hot bath basically. In fact, the researchers suggest that the temperature of the water and air would have been a major factor in determining where these dinosaurs lived and how much time they spent looking for food. So it seems that sauropods really were the original waddlers. They may have looked like terrestrial giants, but these enormous dinos needed to spend a good amount of time in the water in order to keep from overheating. What's your favorite dinosaur? Let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every week. Thanks for coming along on this journey through time. I'll see you next time.